Now she knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
But can you hear me? No. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, can you hear now? Okay, yes, we are on, you guys. We are on. Okay, today we are on. We are on. We are on. We are on. Hello, good evening. Hope you guys are good. So, like I said, I'm still watching some videos. However, I'm going to go on and start playing some stuff. The one video I made about last year, I think this is after Davido's wedding. Let me first stream that. Then I will come back and uh, let me add that. Let me share the screen to that. Is my video, is my studio.
As it is on after party
Okay.
level we did.
This was after Davido's wedding.
See this auntie out there saying after party 9 they go. Did they invite you for the main party?
Okay. So that's VDM. I'm trying to show you this was how the vendetta he has against Iyabo started. This is when I first spoke about it. I went into details about this, but the part I really want to show you,
Oppression, and you are using police to oppress other people, and you think these people are not seeing it. You are using them by saying that, oh, everyone around Mohbad needs to be investigated, which I was really in support of that, because we could opani to do pani. So like if
this
something did not happen within,
guys.
no outsider will really, get hold of you. Anyway, this guy started by saying that, oh, the spouse of whoever that buying is the main suspect, which is true. That's how it happens. They look at the partner, husband, wife, whatever. Those are the people. And if you watch criminal cases, I've watched a lot of crime dramas, and I can tell you there is this fatal attraction in America. This one, like 95% of the cases is the partner, spouse that, find these people. So I said, yeah, I'm in support of that. This thing happens a lot. But fine, when you suspect like that, then I don't know, maybe Naira Marley camp reached out to him. I suspected that. I'm not accusing that. Maybe.
Do you hear what I said? I really want to show you the dates that all these things, this video happened. Let me see if I can get the date for you. This my video was made in. I'm trying to. Okay.
He took, kind of split Davido's attention that Davido's supposed to be getting on the blog the following day about his traditional
This is
wedding.
1 year
It kind
ago,
of split the attention because this
after
guy
video
literally
2022.
set his ring lights and started saying that, oh, some of your celebrity,
See, look
they
at
were
what your
lying that they
invite
were
say.
stuck in
Your
traffic. If
invite
you
is
know,
for
Iyabo
5
Ojo was,
p.m.
you know,
and
literally
kindly ensure that
in
you bring
traffic
this
that day
invitation
and
with
was
you for
saying
the
that she's going to
attention.
go
Please
late.
note that
It's because the
attention
kind
will
of
not
IV
be
they
given
gave
before
me is the
specified
IV they
time. So why
gave
you come dey
them,
look as if
the
as if
IV they
okay,
gave them start at
you were held in
5:30, blah, blah,
traffic.
blah.
So
And
because
Iyabo Ojo was, obviously, if it's me as well, you can't lie on me and think you will get away with it. Iyabo Ojo literally posted a message from Davido's sister, Sharon, whereby she was invited and she was even called for Ashwebi. And when she posted that, obviously the blogs were carrying it. This guy did not stop. Still going off, blah, 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 calling her all sort of name. And when people were saying that, oh, you were wrong because Obi Kubana, okay, before it gets to that, so when they saw that, Oga Polo decided to step in. That's that. Not everybody is the same. So Oga Polo literally call out Obi Kubana, call out few people that if you really about some brand that he advertised for, like Bitcoin. And I see a lot of people giving him excuses that, oh, it's not his fault about Bitcoin. Then if you really want to keep your integrity intact, you don't need to take every job that comes your way. That's what they call integrity over anything. So this guy will never call some other people that do book crap that he dine and wine with. He won't call them out, but he will call other people out. Anyway, long story short, Oga Polo did that, and Iyabo Ojo, no, this guy responded kind of, insulted Oga Polo and everything, and insulted Cubana. Oga Polo mentioned Sheun as well. Like you see, Sheun was not having it, and before you know it, this VDM came out and started saying that, oh, when Iyabo Ojo was insulting my mom, you were not there, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people were reminding him, you insulted her first. But he insisted that Iyabo Ojo insulted his mom first. And I realized that what this guy is saying that, oh, I didn't mention Iyabo Ojo. I was only talking about actress. But you said two failed actresses, and it was Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike that was involved with Mohbad's case. So come back to everything I was saying about Mohbad's situation. This guy was involved in the beginning, good intention. All of a sudden, he started, maybe he didn't see it. He started falling into the crack of people supporting Naira Marley. I know what this guy is saying. Like, you can't say, oh, it's Naira Marley that actually buying this guy. But there are so many evidences that Naira Marley really wants this guy gone. He wants him gone. And this guy, even if Naira Marley does not directly, if he really knows law, Naira Marley might not directly have hand in it, but you bully this guy to the extent that he's so scared for his life, he couldn't even go to a good and proper hospital because he's scared that Naira Marley might know that people or bribe them or do anything to hurt him. That's why he's so scared to get out of his house. So I get it that VDM might be saying, oh, Naira Marley doesn't know it. You can't say it's Naira Marley, but he has hand in it. In one way or the other, he pushed him because his bully ways pushed that guy to not go to a proper hospital for him to have, just gone like that. A young, vibrant, talented individual like that. Anyway, long story short, the fight went on. Seun Kuti came in. Seun Kuti was rambling. That one, I can't even listen to that guy because whenever I'm listening to him, it's like I'm listening to that South African guy. That's the way it sounds to me. This. I think Iyabo Ojo, since she already put out the receipt that, yes, I was invited from morning. All you have to do to respond to this guy when he say, no, yeah, she was the one that abused my mom. All you have to say is that, so that's what you requested for, and that's what you get. You abused me, calling me a failed actress, then your mom failed as well. So anyway, all that story went like that, and I was like, at least he's going to die down eventually. That's how Auntie Kem came.
Anyway, guys, I know I don't want to bore you too much, but however, I just need to do this flashback because this is a video I made last year. And if you look at the video, the year, it says a year ago. I'm just happy that everyone is catching up to it now that VDM, Iyabo actually did, but I'm going to play a video for you of a guy that is actually putting VDM's feet to the fire. Every video, every narratives that VDM is putting out there, this comedian guy is ready to counter argue it, and it made a lot of sense. I'm not going to lie to you. This guy made a lot of sense. I agree with a lot of things this guy is saying. He figured it out. It might be late to figure it out, but he figured it out. However, he caught up to it that Iyabo figured it out as well. Iyabo did figure out VDM as a manipulator from the beginning, but Iyabo fell into this trap of agreeing to sit down with somebody like VDM. Somebody that since the day you actually share almost for him, he has been hell-bent on destroying you. And this guy actually shows the evidence whereby VDM vow that he's gonna show Iyabo. He actually vowed he's gonna do it. So all his fans saying that, oh, he's just fighting for truth, he's just fighting for truth. That's why we always say, see, don't fan anybody to the extent that the curses that were supposed to go to someone else, you will bring it into your own generation, and your children, your children's children will be suffering from curses. That is what they call that, because you have no dog in the fight. You have no reason to help anybody curse anybody. I have no reason to help Iyabo to curse Lizzy Anjorin or VDM or anybody that is cursing her. It's not for me to fight for her. Vengeance is for God. If she knows how to call her God, I've seen her in action, I've seen her the way she prays. If truly she did not do anything and is a gang up, one thing people need to realize is that Ogunlo Shinimu, Epe Shinipa. You might be in a battle, lose your life along the line because it's not even your battle. Maybe, they will always say that if two elephants fight, it's the grass under that will suffer it. That could happen. But in a situation whereby it's a cause, if you did not do anything to deserve the curses someone is placing on you, someone is directing towards you, these curses automatically go back to them. Yoruba will always say, point your finger, point one finger to someone. Where does the remaining one goes to? It goes back to you. So that is what happened in a situation of you cursing someone on behalf of people you don't even know. You met them on the internet and you just decided to take up something that does not belong to you. Please, I am just going to advise young people, whether you are young, you're not married yet, whether you are a lady or you're a guy, please look for the comments of people that you want to dine and wine with, someone you want to have your kids with, so that that they've incurred through social media fanship will not come into your own generation. Make sure you check them out and check whatever they are posting on social media out. It's very important, guys. Please, he is very important, because at some point when you check activities of people on social media, it actually helps you to know their red flags as well. It helps you to do that. Anyway, I'm going to play this video. I'm going to play a series of video for you guys. Then I will come back.
Your memory is back. You see that you are going to a very dark man. If you do something where implicate them, if you do something, maybe you stand against them, or you stand on your own ideas, wait, no listen to your own. Very dark man will do everything possible to bring you down. He will lie, nothing where you no go do to make sure say the public dislike you. Now, that is where you always go. If they bring wrong narrative, but you go to push that thing to make sure say the public dislike you. Now there you always go. Now what do you want to Iyabo be that? And let me tell you, he has done it before. He carelessly said it in the video. This is the video where he carelessly talk that thing. But I say this because I don't study that pattern. Now he won't make the public dislike Iyabo well. So Iyabo now will not be running to him. You telling people that Iyabo should speak out now. Iyabo knows the truth. Iyabo told you. You and Iyabo said it. Wait till you not talk because very dark man, I know you very well. If you bet anything, when they incriminating about Iyabo, I bet you go don't post them. You go don't post them just to bring that down. So you don't have anything on her. This is where this boy carelessly said, okay, Mona, watch this video first. I'll come back. Watch
This Iyabo matter. Send me go prison. I come back. I say I no go green. Now when I start today, knock out through. They give up fire for fire.
Listen to that statement. See, when people they confess low-key, you don't know. That was a careless statement. Because Iyabo
Did you hear that? He literally vowed to destroy Iyabo, believing that Iyabo sent him to prison, but it wasn't Iyabo. Some people write a petition against him for defaming them. And they actually call Iyabo to add her own to it because he defamed Iyabo as well. He literally accused Iyabo of actually buying Mohbad. This guy has said so many things about Iyabo. I'm not even talking about abuse. You can abuse anyone. You can curse out anyone. It's freedom of speech. But when you get to the level of defaming someone of their character, then that is, you know, even if someone manipulates people against you, that is just them being a bully. Naturally, that is not just them being hateful. It's still okay under freedom of speech. But when it comes to you ascertaining that someone buying someone is involved in some conspiracy that led to someone's, demise, then it's a problem. And I think this is a situation that happened that some people now write a petition, they arrested him. I actually made a video about that. It's part of the video I was playing to you, whereby I was saying that it's very wrong for them to arrest him. They should have just sued him. I will never, ever, no matter what you say to me, I will never, ever be in support of using a police to oppress another person simply because I have the ability or the power to do so. We can do better. And when that happened to him, I always come out and say that I don't like the way they arrested VDM for defamation of character. The only reason that we arrest someone for such is that if they were ordered to court and they did not come for their court case, the court can now send an arrest warrant for defiling the court, for not coming to courts, obviously. So, but that wasn't the case. I don't know what happened. I think they just used the power. And because Iyabo's name appeared on it, he was not the one that filed the major lawsuit. I think maybe it was Tonto Dike. Anyway, continue to listen to this guy. I have a few of these guy videos that I'm going to play for you.
presented evidence that time where they get. Now, not be Iyabo call police, say, take this guy to cell. Now, people, now, not be only Iyabo, now people will be say don't lose her. This guy is crossing the line. Let us report it because they, unlike you, they don't take their matter to social media. They take it directly to the right officials. Now, the police carry you that time. This guy say no. I say come out from that police. He said no, he must bring Iyabo down. He was pushing wrong narratives about her then. Trying to make the public to dislike her.
He did.
Pushing different things, lying.
He did.
Lying on her.
It was too
when I see that thing, VDM no go agree. Anything will make you this, anything will make you stand against that, anything will make you put that for in place. VDM will make sure he brings you down. And how does he bring people down? By making the public to dislike the person. That is the narrative that I've been trying to push. And I'm glad that the public are beginning to see him for who he truly is. Now, once again, the talk where I take start, make una hear this kind of manipulative talk. Where they try put for my head. Please just listen to this talk. If it is the height of manipulation, just listen. You just want the public to dislike this.
Another thing I noticed about this guy is brewing hives of bullies. And it's literally becoming what he said he's fighting for. He's now at the pinnacle of, brewing a lot of bullies. So many miscreants of bullies, whereby they come together. I believe they have a group. They come together. I believe they have a WhatsApp group that he is complaining about. They come together and they bring people's pages down on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. They report, and it doesn't just happen organically. These kind of things happen by them forming a WhatsApp group, and he might have someone that liaises with him that, don't worry, big boss of Rattel, we're going to bring down their page. And if he did not say no, I'm suspecting that is what they do, because I've seen few that happens like that they will say in their group, let's bring these people down. Typical example is when one mass communication ex-student was asking people to bring Gistover's page down, fighting for Akpabio, and he is paying them money. If they report Gistover's page, they get 5,000 naira. So in this case of VDM, because he has built this let's say these people is in a formation psychosis that he is a mini messiah. He has built that kind of, tent and delusioned these people into believing that they are doing something good, whereby they are bullies that causes people's parents, people that are older than them, they incurred causes on themselves in the process of trying to do his bidding. And it's not good to see at all. Continue to watch.
Just listen.
This thing Iyabo will do like this. I am waiting for her to just talk, right? We spoke about this thing. I'm not going to say it. We spoke about it. She literally...
But Iyabo doesn't want to talk about what you want to talk about. You and Iyabo are not mates. If people give birth, if Iyabo give birth as a teenager, Iyabo will give birth to you. Why do you want her to model, to go in a mod with you? Why are you calling her into the tent of your piggery so that she can go in a mod with you? Then you can continue to use her. Use the trend, the buzz she's getting as a glamour. Use it to trend on social media, because that's what it looks like from where I'm sitting. And that's why I play in the beginning. See, nǹkan tí àgbàlagbà tí ó bá jókòó, tí ó bá ń wò báyìí, tí ọmọdé irú VDM báyìí gun igi ìrókò, he will not see it. From a distance, some people are just talented to see you for who you are. They don't need to oversee you. They just need to watch you few times and they will know who you are. I'm one of them. It's a gift from God. And you can argue it, you can say, but I've monitored it, I've mastered it, and I know what it is. When you are that gifted, you can spot people, even if you don't know why this person is not a correct person. Now instinct will be telling you this person has something, but you are watching. You're watching. That is what I first said before the video situation happened, and I realized that this guy actually have main character syndrome.
Open her mouth to confirm it. Do you understand? She confirmed it. She was looking also, but I didn't look at her like this. I was like,
confirmed.
But I don't take her up again. I know what is her problem. Yeah, what is going on now is she does not know how to literally say, well, general public, this is it, this is it. And not be me go talk her. I won't say nothing. Do you understand? Let her use her mouth to say, okay, At least when she just tell her what we talk about. That's all.
Why?
Iyabo
Just
can
tell
come and
us.
say, yes, she have agreed that we met. Then she just come to say,
Tell us what
yeah,
you
very dark man spoke
Wow.
about ABC.
Please, Nigeria. Okay, may we assume say I dey talk anyhow.
For God's sake, it doesn't make
Somebody
any sense. Tell us
maybe say if you get your
about.
secret, you no go take am anything to leak am. The person come out the talk say she knows it all. We spoke about it.
Sis.
She doesn't know how to tell the public. Now, her issue now is how to come and tell the public that it is this, it is that. You, when they listen, how will you feel? Wouldn't you start thinking that, oh, more actually, there's something this woman is hiding? Bro, she's hiding nothing.
It's only
This is a game. It's very dark man. Remember that Iyabo posted one video one time that says that in order for very dark man to make a point, he will manipulate, he will lie, he will say evil things about someone. Remember that Iyabo just said that. Make I play and make it refresh my memory.
For those of you that call, I don't want to be too overloaded over the weekend. I wasn't, everybody that knows me, I'm not interested in, making videos about the demise of this young guy. I'm happy that few people can see it. How do I even feel making money with someone that could be my son? It's shameful. All these Facebook people, all these TikTok people, even the aunties, the sister of the Mohbad's wife, the auntie of Mohbad, and the Baba Mohbad himself, all of them using the demise of this young guy to make money. I don't think it is fair. It doesn't make any sense. But with VDM, he is manipulating. I was thinking it, I was saying it for over 1 year now. But now I'm happy that a lot of people are coming out and they are catching up to it.
An activist. Why would one activist want to pull down another activist?
This is last year. That's why I said, why did Iyabo agree to sit down with this guy to squash whatever is going on? I don't know why she agreed to it. Maybe it was Oga Polo that said, okay, go and sit down with him. But she was not the only one, according to what I'm hearing now, that she was invited, Tonto was invited, Tonto declined. Iyabo should have declined as well. Because what if is a what if? What if the police was allegedly a plant of Naira Marley? What if? And they were just inviting her there to see how they can really nail her into something, because Naira Marley was staging a comeback. All these brouhaha, dragging someone, trying to destroy someone's image, it all boils down to VDM cleaning up Naira Marley's image. And if you watch the video I played for you in the beginning, that was a video I made over a year ago, and that was what I said. Because within 1 week of Mohbad spying, VDM changed him out. And I will show you what VDM said the day this thing happened, and after the fact, that made me realize that, did Naira Marley get to this guy?
Deceive people, manipulate people, defame people, confuse people.
Exactly what he was doing.
Just to prove a point.
Right from time, Iyabo know this guy, know the kind of person where he be. That is why I was disappointed at Iyabo for even agreeing to see very dark man.
That's my point.
Nigerians, because Ejim Chuku Nabi Neligwe, now you know la Biko. This boy won't share. Very dark man, won't share. Gina me something. That's up with an ebono. I will be no. Ogani out here any log me. It's top tago. Top tago konama. It's go no job. But all ya go no. All ya would be meant evil person. All ya do my law. There, batik bafun. But you're not in war by or not here war by. Don't I believe? Oh yeah, wow. What baby? That's you know, no baby. You be let me back. It's your time here. Ìṣòro kọ́kọ́ tó ní láyé nìyẹn gbà. Gbogbo nǹkan ló máa ṣe gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ lágbé láti rí pé òun rí pé òun bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà lórúkọ jẹ́. Abúlé kọ́lá yìí kìnnà.
It is coming.
Mutu ya chewe beze bi kaba. Mutu na chewe na son binan. Ka jama mutu ne binan. Mutu ya ga baka beze binan ba saboda hanya nan zaka fara ji yaushi. Mene Iyabo jo tayi maka gaskiya. Saboda Allah. Mene Iyabo jo tayi. Ke ba ka san me ba tayi ko bi ba. You don't say she don't do anything.
This guy,
you don't say she don't get
I don't know
even
this
hand
guy,
for this thing.
but I like
But you,
him.
based on who you be, the manipulating
the
king,
fact that he
you want to
speaks
bring her down. And this is how you bring people down. You make the public to dislike the people. Guess what?
fluently.
The public don't wake. They don't go dislike her. We love her. We love her. There's another thing that very dark man they do. If you guys, I'll bring your memories back. You see that you are notice are very dark man. If you do something where implicate them, if you do something, maybe you stand against them, or you stand on your own ideas, where you don't listen to your own. Very dark man will do everything possible to bring you down.
So I never actually noticed that. The one thing I just noticed is that, you know, the main character syndrome in him, I started noticing that along the line. And it's due to, you know, some of his videos that will come on my screen. And it got to a point I can't listen to VDM. He brags a lot. I don't do well with people that brags. Like, oh, if I'm the this, go and check my insights, go and check my analytics. People that comes to my page are these millions of this, that million. People watch me. And I don't like his hypocritical ways as well. He is a big hypocrite because he called Iyabo Ojo out for locking our comment section on the statement that Iyabo Ojo put out, which is very understandable to me because Iyabo Ojo put out that statement. I wouldn't have done any of that. I'm on YouTube. I made video. I've seen my own fair share of people calling me all sort of names. But one thing I do is that I just laugh. Seriously. I might be angry, I might be, you know, but it doesn't get to me because most time I'm making the video, I don't even go back to watch my video. It was when I saw this guy's video and I realized that, oh my God, it's true. Iyabo Ojo was talking about VDM manipulative ways when VDM changed the narratives of Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullying Mohbad. That Iyabo Ojo actually came out and made a live video that she was angry that day and she was talking about, she spoke about a lot of things that day. And she was talking about how VDM manipulates things. And come to think of it now, VDM was talking about the group chat. Number one, I'm not a group chat person. I don't have any group yet, except family group. And maybe we started a group last year or even this year. I'm not a group person. My secondary school group, I put myself. My university group in Nigeria, I'm out. I'm not for BS. And I'm not interested in back and forth of some group. And I hate the notification. And the fact that some people have turned that group to poverty elevation, I don't do very well. I'm not really group person. I don't do groups. But with the few groups they've added me to and I endured for a bit, I can't do groups. What VDM is analyzing that they discuss is what group does. This is what group does. This happen in a group a lot. This happen in a group a lot. That's what they do. And this VDM fighting now today for Naira Marley. He was the first person that cancelled Naira Marley, you know, when the situation was going on. I'm trying to look for that video whereby VDM was talking about what happened. And now, you know, the moment everyone saw the video of Sam Larry and everything, he changed his mouth and said, this is what he first came out to say when this thing first happened, before he now changed the narratives and be like, oh no,
Malian record is supposed to cancel. They know it was see whether or they do or not.
He was the only one that cancelled Naira Marley, saying that whether Naira has hand in Mohbad buying or doesn't have hand in Mohbad buying, Naira and Malian record should be cancelled. And he was the first person, because then he has this following. The following that started from him coming out and fighting for Mohbad. This is like some days, maybe 5-6 days after Mohbad buying, and he already was speaking for Mohbad, you know, looking at the video, playing the video of Sam Larry, everything that happened. And this is what he said about Malian records and Naira
We
Marley.
don't want to hear them again for this country. May they pack themselves the bull, may they arrest,
That's
may they
what he
pack
said.
them go. Malian record is supposed to cancel. They know it was see whether or not they do or not. We don't want to hear them again for this country. May they pack themselves the bull, may they arrest, may they pack them go.
Hey, look here, you are suffering from mental malady. Are you mad? Or your madness is madding you? Because each statement you make makes you magnetic idiocy.
All right, now to my suspect 3. Yes. All right. So before I say anything here, whether Naira Marley get hand, Sam Larry get hand or not, you understand? Whether they innocent or not, they're supposed to throw those ones for jail.
Damn.
You understand? Especially when as I watch that DJ Splash video, I almost cry. They
Well,
finished that boy. That boy like person say that they inject acid every morning till night. The boy prayed
imagine that. Imagine that. He was the one that cancelled Naira Marley then, and now he is the PR to clean up the image of Naira Marley. They call people like this a cleaner. Everything they claim he is not. I have integrity. I have integrity. See, I always say this thing. If people come to you and be like, oh, I'm the most nicest person in the universe, watch your back, because they are not. The nice person, a kind person will not tell you. Nice person, you will know through their kindness towards you. They fight for you without expecting anything in return. They do things for you without expecting you to return whatever favor they are doing for you. They don't brag and started telling the whole world like, oh, I'm the most nicest person. Everyone that has integrity doesn't need to tell you. The way they operate is going to tell you that they have integrity. And the funniest thing is that it might take a while, but people will realize that this person actually has integrity. Not you feeding people how to think or what to think. Let them, give them the information and let them have, think about what you have said. Don't tell them this is how you should take it. No, you're not supposed to tell them how to. And you're not supposed to tell them what to think. Just give them the information, let them process it, and let them come up with their own opinion, their own solution, or how they foreseen the situation. But do you know what VDM does? VDM does what VDM does best. He analyzes stuff and explain it and break it down the way he wants to break it down. And that's why I said the weapon fashioned against him now is this comedian guy. He's literally a weapon fashioned. He's a lot of them, I'm not going to lie. But this particular guy, everything he does now, this guy is coming out strong. Like really, really strong. Okay. So this is another VDM.
If anybody can just give me a video, even if it's a 2-second video, when Naira Marley beats Mohbad, or a video when Naira authorized them, say me them go beat Mohbad, or anything of that nature. You go just put Naira Marley, say Naira Marley bullion. 20 million naira for you. I swear that on my mother. 20 million naira.
So this is what this guy is saying. If mafia boss hacks their boys, you know, to do something terrible, that you need to put the mafia boss in front of it. Even if the people that the mafia boss send to do this thing, you know, confess to the police and be like, for you know, a a reduced sentence. This happens a lot. They kind of confess to get a reduced sentence. So you're telling me now that the mafia boss doesn't have hand in it. It doesn't matter. Like, make it make any sense. He know what he's doing. This guy know what he is doing. And someone literally put out videos of whereby this guy is being harassed. So many videos are out there. It's not even one. It's not two. It's not three. So many videos of Mohbad crying out, saying that, Naira Marley Wambeo, and Naira Marley was there watching, and they are beating Mohbad like this. And he's taking his 20 million naira on it. Why? Why? And the thing is this, I've said it from the onset since last year, trying to absolve Naira Marley of bullying, of all these tactics, is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere. Do you know why? It's not only Mohbad that this Naira Marley has harassed or bullied. Did anyone remember Rugged Man in UK when his boys, if you don't know, Brixton, Peckham, you know, all these areas, Lewisham, these are areas of Naira Marley. I'm not saying it, Naira Marley said it himself, like gang shit and all that. He's in a gang. At some point, he's wanted for some crimes and all that. And these boys attacked Rugged Man. Rugged Man has to do Majamusao, has to run inside these restaurants. Even the owner of the restaurant was scared they will ruin or destroy the restaurant. And these boys were saying that Rugged Man was saying nonsense about Naira Marley. And Naira Marley was present that day as well. But he's not touching Rugged Man because he's a leader. Anyway, I like the fact that a lot of people are really catching up.
When I say this boy is manipulative, you people will be angry with me. But then again, I really don't care about your anger. We still have to discuss the last video he just posted. I was actually cooking when I saw the video and I came out. Now, VDM started by analyzing the live stream that Iyabo Ojo's man, Oga Polo, did with, what's his name, Daddy Freeze. He played a snippet where Oga Polo was saying he really doesn't think that Naira Marley and Sam Larry has a hand in what happened to Mohbad, you know, that he now said that it's because Iyabo Ojo has discussed with it Oga Polo. Maybe that man, why didn't you play it to the point where Oga Polo said you should invite the nurse? Or didn't you watch it to that part? You play the part that suits your fans' narrative because your fans are so toxic. They like toxicity. You played it to that part where Oga Polo was saying, Naira Marley and Sam Larry, I don't think they are the ones. They had a hand in it because they were not in town. But the part where Oga Polo said you should bring the nurse. Since you don't believe what Wunmi said, since you people are trying to demonize those people that voluntarily came out to fight for justice for Mohbad, you are not talking about the group chat, that you should do what? You should bring the nurse and question the nurse. The same thing I said earlier. You didn't play that part. Where the Oga, we actually watched the interview. And then again, he played the video where Iyabo Ojo was saying, who is Naira Marley? And he didn't play the full video. Have you people forgotten? That was the video I posted about 2 hours ago. I played the part where Iyabo Ojo was saying that Naira Marley was not the one that fight Mohbad, but he contributed to the bully, to the pains that was went through. VDM, why did you cut that video short? This particular video, this was the video that I did earlier on my page, where I played where Iyabo Ojo said it, on her live stream, that You may not be the one that cried Mohbad, but you cannot deny that you people bullied him. VDM, why didn't you play that part? You see now, your aim is to make sure you clear out Naira Marley, to make sure, you know what? You can decide to say, okay, now that the corona inquest has concluded that, okay, it was the nurse, the injection, you can conclude that, or you can say that, but you can never erase the fact that Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullied Mohbad. That's what you are trying to do. You are trying to make it look like they are innocent. You are trying to make it look like they never even did anything to Mohbad during the time he was in the record label, even when he wrote petition. You are trying to make it look like all those videos that we saw, they are all AI. Is that what you are trying to do, or VDM? Because you coming out to play that video, that live stream Iyabo Ojo did that somebody screen recorded, where she said that Naira Marley may not be the one that cried Mohbad, but he has a hand in the pains and the depression, bullying and the rest. You now played half. Where she was saying, we want justice. You didn't play the full video so that your fans can hear, because your fans do not like details. They like surface. But not people like us. I have already played the video earlier where Iyabo just said it. I dared them. I said, go and bring a video for me where Iyabo just said Naira Marley and Sam Larry were the one that cried Mohbad. VDA. You see the reason why you are doing all of this? You not really get anybody where you want to put her for your head. Everything Wumi said, that it was the nurse's injection, and what Corona said, it is true. That is the conclusion. You don't see and now say you not get anywhere where you carry the interview and the whatever they go. That's the reason why you're not saying, Gapolo, I will call you. VDM, I know you. If to say you get evidence, you get another clue on who really buy that boy. Say now Wumi really do, and the way where you be the painter to be. Okay, you for not to say you will couple. We know you. You know, so all the interviews where you don't do, all the chatting where you don't do. It not get head sway. At the end of the day, it's still going to boil down to the fact that it was the nurse. Now you are saying they are making it look like it's the nurse. They want to put on top the nurse hair. And they put on top the nurse hair. We don't tell you, bring the nurse, make you interview her. If they truly lie for her head, or then they try frame her up, or then give her money to put her own self in trouble, make she talk. And the same thing that Ogapolo said on that interview with Daddy Freeze yesterday. But you know that you cannot do that. You know, say this thing, they make headway, no, they go anywhere. That's why I think I will call you. You they play half video. You they play half videos. Video when I don't already play earlier, when Iyabo just say, we know say not be the Mali client, but all those bullying and everything, we need justice for that one. You can't just bully people and go scot-free like that. Exactly. You want to give Naira Marley.
In a country that is functioning very well, this guy writes a petition that his life is in danger from his old boss record label, Naira Marley, the manager who is Naira Marley's brother, and everything. Sam Larry. In a functioning country with that petition alone, they would have told them that they cannot go certain miles where this boy is, maybe in his house or close to him. They would have sanctioned them. But no, they didn't even investigate. The bullying is the source of what led to the death of this boy. And you can ask me, I will explain. If you have watched criminal mind behavioral analysis so many times, you will understand. But these people that VDM is brewing, have you watched this series called Walking Dead? That is how I categorize them. They are like Walking Dead. You know, this series about the vampires, and they just, they just go where everyone is going. And if you reject their opinion, they get so from 0 to 100. They started cursing your parents, cursing people that are older than them. That's why I said, please, young ladies, young guys, if you want to date anyone, that is a red flag, because it shows that the person you are trying to go into relationship with can never think for themselves. Someone has to think for them. And while you are doing this, please, the moment you see their comments, there is a way you can actually see their activities on social media. The moment you see them putting, you people are just emotional, sentimental, in a words that doesn't even correlate with it. Know that they are part of the Walking Dead, the formation psychosis of VDM. You need to run. What did I tell you? You need to run, because the thing is that if anybody think that this VDM is the best person for them to go with, you have something else coming for you, because your opinion will never matter. Nothing we say will ever matter, because VDM has seen himself as this demigod, whereby he is never wrong, he is always right, and he knows how to manipulate. You can say it to everybody else. I've been saying this for over 1 year. VDM is manipulative, but what actually causes downfall is the main character syndrome. Because it's fine, you can manipulate people, but when you now join it with this main character that it seems like, kind of close to being narcissistic, is a problem, because that is where the downfall comes in. A lot of people will spot that immediately. And when you are trying to be the center of attention always, it's not, because I kind of look at his journey to fame, and I can tell you that this guy climbed this social ladder to actually make something for himself, which is good, it's fine. But the problem now is that fighting to now be the main character in the movie that you did not write nor produce is going to be a problem. Because this Gossip Mill Niger, they got into it about 2 weeks ago, and they were going at each other, and that one released so many evidences that he was him that helped VDM in his come up. But now he's biting his finger. Pinot vibes, or whatever that one is called. Now he is showing him, literally telling him that I am better and bigger than you. He will do the same to Tudy Not at some point. He should expect his own as well. People like VDM with a main character syndrome will have to be the main center. And everybody has to bow to him as a messiah. And how does he do it? By creating a walking dead, by creating this formation psychosis of a fans who are gangs and thugs, who are like bullies. They bully people into silence. The same thing Naira Marley did to Mohbad. And I said it's almost 2 years now that Mohbad Kpain. I said it, and I will say it again. Saying that Wunmi did not sit down for any interview. You are reading from the group chat. Everything he has read so far, I've not seen anything incriminating in that group chat. It's a common thing that people discuss in a group, but you interpreting it in a different way. It's crazy. It's wild. And I don't understand it for the life of me. How you like to kind of take other people's shine away from them. When but how do they say this thing? The oceans is big enough for all the fishes to swim. It is big enough. You met them there. It doesn't mean that you have to dethrone everybody to become the king. You can coexist. There are so many kings in this world. You don't have to be the center of attention every time. Another lady that said it best is this lady. Let me see if I can find her video as well. I'm just happy a lot of people are literally coming out on this and not shying away anymore. He's only the one that has been putting VDM's feet to the fire for a long time, and people like me who has called him out on his BS, who has always and also have rallied towards him when they were, trying to kneecap him. Let me put it that way. When they were trying to kneecap him.
Pull now. But I no gonna allow you pull that stunt, VDM. I no gonna allow you pull that stunt. For last video where VDM do, he talk about something where there's a social person talk, Iyabo do tell somebody about his daughter. Listen to the video. Listen to this video.
According to what Dre, the video PA, told somebody, he said Iyabo Ojo told him that Naira Marley must go down. And this thing I'm saying now, some people in the group know about this. Said Iyabo Ojo told him that Naira Marley must go down because of what Naira Marley did to her. Say what? That Naira Marley drug Priscilla Ojo, can't do forceful entry on Priscilla Ojo. So for that reason, Malians.
Only a fool will believe this. Because if something like this happened to my daughter, God forbid. So I did not say anything, but I fight for other people's children when they are violated. That alone tell me was a lie. This is the Iyabo Ojo that came out during Baba Jesha time and said that even if it was our own son, Felix, or our own brother that was found in that position of Baba Jesha, she will subject them to the same. And I'm telling you, I am the same. I don't want files in my family. I don't want you. I don't care who you are. Yes, I will subject you to that ridicule. So how much more our own precious daughter? Have you watched interview why she was talking about her daughter and how her daughter was able to turn out this way? Have you watched interview of Bimbo Akitola talking about Iyabo Ojo's daughter? Have you watched interview of people that has worked with her? How she is taking her kids everywhere she goes simply because of what she went through as a young person herself. This is crazy. Like, you are trying to help Naira Marley while telling us that Naira Marley is a grapist. Like, what the hell?
Will go down. And Naira Marley will go down. Nothing will save them.
It changed mouth as soon
Now,
as people
let
cut
me
off
tell you
the
guys something we I need to believe. Now, Iyabo Ojo never said that. Shebi you get evidence for everything. Show evidence where Iyabo Ojo tell him. Shebi you get evidence for you screen record. You get it. Show evidence. Now, first of all, talking about evidence, you they tell them say if they won't clear their name, make them screen record everything where they that chat, where they that group. Shebi you get the group chat. Maybe you don't enter the, maybe you don't get every information. Why you no Google screen record them, send and show the public, make the public judge. Why you want me to do that thing? Is this justice from Mufad? I mean justice for VDM. What you concern group with justice or wait? Is it justice for Mufad or justice for VDM? Maybe you say you get the evidence and post it now. Let everybody see it if they burn you well. If they burn you, I dare you to post it. Now talking about the narrative where you they try, where you wicked, very dark man, they try push out, make people follow. I believe strongly that you are working to cover up something. Exactly. VDM, if you say your name now VDM, bring the evidence where Iyabo Ojo tell Remo, say Naira Marley give his daughter something, do forceful entry for your daughter, do forceful entry for PC. Show evidence where Iyabo Ojo talk that thing.
When Iyabo Ojo was talking about the Naira Marley, the only thing Iyabo Ojo said, I remember vividly, is in one of my videos. Iyabo Ojo was talking about this drug abuse and how people around Naira Marley is being drugged, especially when talking about the DJ speech, or what's the name of that young guy. Iyabo Ojo said that this happened to one of her adopted kids, whereby Naira Marley drugged this person because they were trying to be signed into the record label. And even Naira Marley himself released the conversation between himself and Iyabo Ojo, and everybody was like, just shut up. There is nothing incriminating in there. You guys have a conversation about you helping our adopted child. So how does adopted child become Priscilla? Like, why did... I need to play the video of this young lady, then I'm going to stop on VDM, because see, if I continue on VDM's case, all his narratives will be destroyed entirely, because he is too manipulative for my liking. I can't stand people like that who will sit down, be reading things and be changing the way these things are. Let me not put it that way. Let me just say that is the way is That is the capacity of his learning ability. Let me just put it that way. Because don't forget, if we put 6 down, I'm sitting here, it's going to look like 6 to me. But if you are standing across, it's going to become 9. So what VDM is saying now is that 6 that I put down, that I'm seeing 6, but he is seeing 9. And he is telling me that I have to accept it, that it is 9. And I'm saying, no, it's 6. But he's going to tell me that I'm stupid and manipulate people to bully me into silence and agree that the 9 is saying is what I'm saying. Despite that, what I'm saying is 6. Do you get the analogy? That's the way I see it. You have to agree with him, whether it is the way you see things or it is not the way you see things. It has to be VDM way or no way, which is crazy. And a lot of people are catching up to it. I'm telling you, a lot of people. So I'm trying to play the video of that lady. Trying to get the video of the lady. Then I'll go back to the last video VDM was making about let's see. Okay. You need to listen to this video. This lady makes a lot of sense as well.
Creating a group of bullies, a group of people who are so quick to come in our DMs to threaten us, who are so quick to come in our comment section to tell us they're going to bring our accounts down because we do not agree with you.
What did I just say?
Let me make something clear to you very that even the president of the country,
and this is what
has people who do not support all of his doings. So you now making yourself a mini god to Nigerians to the point that everybody has to accept whatever you say, you know, it's kind of sick. It is kind of sick. At this point, it's either Nigerians are in support of you or you are against them. I know you said it some time ago that if you come for them, they are the victim. If you come, you know, there is a way you have said it. And yes, I get it. Boy, you know how to play your games very well. First of all, let me start by letting you know that you see that chat of people in that group chat saying they were against the video following you. A lot of Nigerians felt the same way, and I am one of them. I felt that way when the video followed you. And I'm going to make this clear to you. When Mohbad died, Davido was one of the first people to drop money. Yes, he dropped 2 million naira, if I'm correct. Yes. So a lot of us were very happy that at least Davido must have had some love for Mohbad to have done that. So when you started attacking Mohbad's wife and child, and then Davido followed you, a lot of us, some of us, you know, were very sad. Because according to us, we felt that how would Davido be supporting someone that is coming out every day to address the paternity of the only child that Mohbad left in this world? You know, we felt, why should Davido encourage this? So for the people on that group to feel that same way, that is to let you know that it is natural. That's natural human feelings. You know, they had their grievances and they talked about it on that group. That's not blackmail. That's not them, you know, not liking you. No, that's them feeling some type of way. And it's okay. It's normal. Stop making it all about you. Guy, come on. You know, I have come to realize that you always want to be in the news. And that's okay. You know, it's cool. You have your followers now. You have your group of Nigerians who support everything that you do. There is nothing wrong in anything you say or do. It's okay. When you and Portable had an issue, the first thing you did was you released his noodles. You released Portable's noodles. Went to the internet to pick a video of him being harassed, and you used it to fight against him. But when other people do the same to you, you start playing the victim card.
You know, it was crying that, oh, the Iyabo released my nude. No, I saw it with Chisova then. So are you saying what Lizzy is saying, that Iyabo is Chisova? So don't forget that Iyabo already accused Tony Abraham of being Gistova, accused one other person of being Gistova. Kemi lawyer has accused about 4 or 5 people of being Gistova, and you yourself, VDM, have accused Tonto Dike of being Gistova by tracking their IP address to Gistova's whatever. So I don't understand why you are now saying Iyabo Ojo released it. It's been released by Gistova on what do you call it? Telegram years ago.
If the internet is not talking about you, you have a way of inserting yourself into the issues.
Same
Because
way
first
he
of all,
inserted himself in
why is
Davido's
it that the
wedding
same day,
brouhaha. The moment Davido and Chioma were trending the following day of their wedding, boom, here comes VDM. Iyabo Ojo, you were not invited for the afternoon party. You were not invited for the morning party. He made everything about himself. And before you know it, everybody forgot about Chioma and Davido's wedding. And what happened? The wedding stopped trending. With Priscilla wedding, the wedding trended for like 2 weeks. So the moment Priscilla announced the pregnancy, VDM thought, oh, even though I've had this thing with me for a while, this is the time to bring it out. I'm going to ride on this shine of Priscilla, and I'm going to say that Naira Marley used force to do this, to do that. This is sickness.
that people are
Main
celebrating
character
Priscilla's
syndrome.
baby bump is the same day you decided to revisit
Exactly.
that group chat, because you cannot tell me that chat leaked into your hands on that same day.
Never.
You've had it
He
for a
has
while.
it before.
You were probably looking for the perfect day to put it out, and
You
then you
have to be
saw a
around
chance.
him.
Yes, people are celebrating this girl. Let me find a way to water it down. You release it the same day. The
That's
same
like
day that girl is
water
celebrating.
watching.
You have a beef with her mother. But why do you have to fight that child? Why do you have to do that on the day they are celebrating that girl? You think it's fair? No, it's not. You see, very dark man, let me tell you something. I've come to realize that you are always right. You know, to your rattles, you're
Exactly what I
always
said.
right. Everything you do is okay.
Yeah, because they've been
When you
sectioned.
threatened Lil Smart and the audio
They've
came out,
already been
a
sectioned.
lot of Nigerians
I mentioned about
were
Lil
scared.
Smart.
A
That
lot
was
of
the
Nigerians
guy
were wondering why you took it to that level.
who
Even some
threatened
of
that
your
guy.
rattles who were supporting you were wondering how you could, you know, say such a thing to another guy, you know, somebody that was scared of his oppressors. You decided to oppress him the more.
Yeah.
And when that audio came out, people were asking you questions. But what did you do, very dark man? You said your NGO money was missing because you wanted to divert the attention from that Lil Smart audio to something else. You knew that Nigerians were interested in that audio, in that NGO. And you decided to say the NGO money was missing as a means of distraction. You see, I told somebody one day, I said, very dark man was in the background for so long. He studied Nigerians. He knows the type of things that gets Nigerians riled up. That is why anytime you have a case with the government, Kokopi would come out to rile the citizens up so that they will stage your protest, so that they will not be able to keep you there for so long. You and I know that you were arrested because you defamed these people. You said a lot of things about them. It wasn't because there was a coup against you. Come on now. No, very dark man. Don't do this. Don't do that. We understand. We get your point. You have a vendetta against Iyabo Ojo. You have a problem with, and that's okay. You can drag Iyabo Ojo however you want. You can do whatever you like with her. That's your choice. I don't blame people for not healing from a grudge. I don't blame people for being upset. It's okay for you to be mad at her. You are the one that know how hurt you have, whatever it is that she has done to you, which I'm not aware of. But you coming online to attack Priscilla today, no, I don't think that's okay. She's a married woman who is in a celebratory mood, a good moment right now. Allow her. You know, whatever it is you have against her mom, I don't know why you think this is a good time. I don't know. All of the DNA issue that you brought out after Mohbad's death, I don't know why you do all of those things, but I know that your rattles don't see anything wrong in what you do.
Never.
That's why they keep coming on our DMs and our page
And they will give
to say a lot of things about us.
They will always give excuses for this guy. When they said, oh, but VDM do this. Oh, he already apologized, but the other person, if they apologize, is not accepted. If they said, oh, but VDM has done this same thing that you're accusing this person of, oh, he's not smart. I told one of his fans, I said, see, one thing you guys are doing that you don't know is you are becoming bunch of fools. Because the thing is that even if VDM cut someone's head, he knows that all he has to do is come out, put out the narrative, and tell you that take emotion out, take sentiment out, and tell you how to think about it. And you guys will be like, oh, that person put their head where they are not supposed to put it, and VDM mistakenly cut it. You will give excuse for him. It's that bad.
Somebody like me, they've called me a lot of names. They've even said I should go and marry, that I will never see a man to settle down with me, you know. I'm not a good woman. No man should marry me. You know, they've said a lot of things. They keep saying these things, and I get it. You know, you have little boys, uneducated youths, you know, small boys who don't even know anything that they're going to do with their future, that are your supporters. So anything you do, they don't question it. It's very that man or nobody else. And I get it. People have allowed you to do that for so long, but we cannot all agree with you. And that's normal. That's okay. That's social media. When you started with Jenny's Glow and some other skincare, you know, sellers, somebody like me, I was like, oh, wow, you want them to register with NAFDAC. You want them to sell good products. That's good. But you decided to start making it personal. That's you. Everybody that you have called out on social media, you have a personal vendetta against them, because you cannot tell me that the people that you support have always been right. No, but you will not come for them because they are your people. It is only people that you are against that you come out to call out, and you call yourself an activist. Selective activism. Guy, you see, I understand you very well. Somebody like me, I know people like you, and I get it. You know, fight all you want, do whatever you want to do. But you see, saying that they formed a coup against you, you must.
Anyway, you guys, if I continue to play all these people that are now, you know, coming out, waking up to his antics, is a lot of them. And he's not finding it funny. He is not finding it funny because he now has to keep explaining himself. He has to keep explaining himself. However, this this Lizzy and Johnny, because he's done few other videos, going to play for you and tell me how this is.
And maybe some people for the video record, people will say, after all what Davido have done for you,
no, I need to go.
Davido flew you to Lagos. Davido have contributed for your NGO.
I want to take it to another one that is claiming, you know, whereby he's talking about the group chat, which is still a normal video, but the way this. Why not
justice for Mohbad or justice for Naira Marley? You have moved from justice to Mohbad to trying to clear Naira Marley.
These messages ourselves. Put the message out. Stop reading it and stopping it. And this involve you. You want to clear this up. Put it out there. Let us read it and let us decide what this message is meant. Stop telling us what it meant. This is what this guy is doing. He will read and he will start telling you, have you seen? Did you get it now? They are trying to do this, trying to do that. No, you're telling me what to think about that message. Let me read the message and let me interpret it the way I understand it. Don't try to tell me how to think about the message.
Now, you are not far from the truth, and this is the exact question I want you to ask. So I don't get to know where I want. You can't fight for justice for Mohbad if you don't know why they needed somebody to take the fall against what they want to publish. If you watch crime movie, you go understand. Think about it. The only reason why they needed to push a narrative is because they were hiding something.
Same way you are pushing a narrative.
For you to know what they are hiding.
Thing you've been doing
you need to actually clear some things.
Push the narrative of DNA.
Which is why I cleared the name of Prime Boy.
Try to bait
me
in an interview, it didn't work.
Let's just
Tried
leave
to
it
bait
at the
Akura, it
nurse.
didn't work. You tried
Although
many
Iyabo
things,
just
nothing
love her,
worked.
say, leave it. Let's just leave it at the nurse. Let's go and bury the boy. All of a sudden, they want us to leave it for the nurse and let them go and bury
They don't
Mohbad
need to
now.
leave it for the nurses,
They
clearly.
no talk since.
They had
They no talk since. All this while,
everything
as I
done.
bring the
It
matter
was the
back up
nurse.
again,
It was
they say no.
negligent.
It's the nurse. Corona question a nurse.
This guy, see, at this point, it's sounding like Lizzy Anjorin, and that's going to make me segue into Lizzy Anjorin's situation, because they are like brothers and sisters right now. That's how I see them. The only thing is that this one is more wiser, and this VDM is what I was saying Ashake song for. You know this song? Olọ́gbọ́n jù, ògbọ́n, 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 ìwọ ló gbọ́n jù. Àgbọ̀ngbọ́n jù, ọ̀gbọ́n, ó máa ń mọ́ lọ́gbọ́n gọ̀, ó ti lọ́gbọ́n jù. That is VDM. Àgbọ̀ngbọ́n ọgbọ́n, ó ti mọ́ lọ́gbọ́n ẹ̀gọ̀, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Everything he has at hand, he doesn't know what to do about it, because àgbọ̀ngbọ́n jù ọgbọ́n, ó ti mú ọlọ́gbọ́n VDM go at this point. I'm not even really out there to support Iyabo, but I caught up on this thing for over 1 year ago, and nobody is going to tell me. Even that time, it was one of his fans that told me that there was this guy fighting for Mohbad. I looked at all of them. I don't see them fighting. I see them using this boy as a content to make money. That's all I see. I don't see them fighting for him. If you are fighting for someone, you won't be saying tap tap. Even the dad wasn't fighting for his own son, because you hear the dad talking about tap 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 on TikTok. How are you fighting for your son when all you do is ask for donation, ask for tap? I can't even begin to tell you things that Mohbad's dad have said with his own mouth. In the beginning, when they asked this man, why are you not talking about Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullying your child? He said, Naira Marley kan báwí ni, ó kàn fẹ́ fi àjùlọ hàn ni. That was what the man said, because he doesn't see the bullying. Even though he went to Naira Marley was laying on the bed, and this man was prostrating for Naira Marley to let the son go. Same thing, the mom was kneeling down. It was the mom and the dad that went to beg Naira Marley that day. And it's because everywhere this boy shows up, Naira Marley boys will beat him up. And this VDM has the audacity. Like, wherever he bought that audacity, I need it. Where he bought that audacity of asking that, where did anyone see Naira Marley tap the boy? Are you buzzy, or are you crazy? Or are you bad shit, just not normal? For you to be asking where a boss has touched their God. I don't want to. He knows. You can see the video I play for you. So that is going to segue me into Lizzy Anjorin and our obsession with Iyabo Ojo, which I think has reached a peak. I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw this video, I've predicted it, but I said I won't be surprised if she does this. I mean Lizzy Anjorin, because with Lizzy Anjorin, I've studied her, and that's why I'm not going to be making video about her. I'm not going to go back and forth with people like this, because the thing is, Lizzy Anjorin just, fall from grace to grass. I will continue to say she is a good actress. And for the past 6 years, how I wish someone could just hold her hand and be like, Lizzy, whatever hatred, animosity, whatever hate you have towards Iyabo Ojo, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Someone needs to sing that song for her to let it go. Because the hatred, the vileness is consuming her. And it's looking like, to me, Lizzy Anjorin is eating poison, hoping that Iyabo will die. That is how it's looking. Because the more she comes for her, the more things are looking better for Iyabo and her kids. Every day making a video about one person and you're calling their name and this person refused to respond to you. Our fans are now clapping for her. Ashape fun were ati were. What do they say they are? They are both mad. And her husband is sitting down, not doing anything, saying, about 2 weeks ago, I made a video telling you what Lizzy did on their anniversary. She literally made the entire anniversary about Iyabo. The only one line is happy anniversary to us. The rest is Iyabo. To Iyabo on my anniversary. God forbid bad thing. God forbid. The moment I saw Priscilla put out that pregnancy, because she already said so many things before now, I told my friend, I said, Lizzy is going to do the nasties. She is predictable. I predicted it. And she did the unthinkable, which I believe that whoever that has actually battered a child before will never, ever, even if it's your enemy, the one you hated most in this world, it is something, it is like it is so, how do I put this thing? It is something so significant that even if it's your enemy, they will say, even if it's your enemy, it doesn't matter. But I know Lizzy will go in the mud as usual. But I'm happy Iyabo did not dignify her with a response. And one thing Lizzy needs to realize is that if you are cursing people based on seeing, Lizzy and VDM, they are alike in a way. And the way they are alike is that they are always right. Nobody except them are right. And they are the forever victim. So they have that in common. Even though whoever that is enemy of Iyabo is, I didn't even know Iyabo and Lizzy Anjorin's fight has been on for years like this. Same way Tony Abraham fight and Iyabo has been on. And I believe Iyabo come into this thing simply because she stood by Tony Abraham. And in this new one that started about 5-6 years ago, it is because Iyabo stood by Fola, who Lizzy's snatch sway baby or whatever it's called. Lizzy was the one that made me know this for Tinubu. I don't know this lady existed from nowhere. But it seems like this lady has taken Lizzy's glory and Lizzy has replaced her. Because I'm not going to lie to you, Lizzy is one of these #1 popping social media person when Instagram first came. She was one of the rich one, and I'm telling you, I'm not joking, one of the rich one with millions. Even Lizzy Anjorin's PA, PR, or whatever this guy came out to say it, talking about how they gave Lizzy 1.6 million. I don't know who she went to. She went with in the hotel whereby they gave her 1.6 million, and talking about years ago. So Lizzy has money. Then Lizzy has been popping. But you went and married rubbish, and then you did not let us rest. For the past 5 years that you marry rubbish, you see that Toyin do this, Ronke did this, Said Balogun did that, yeah, this one did this. You've dragged everyone. And one thing I will always say is this: call me bias, call me this, call me that. I will never do saying alabosi. When Tope Alabi did what she did to Lizzy, I call her out. It doesn't matter. Lizzy has not done anything to Tope Alabi. Tope Alabi should have Go there, sing the song, and leave. You don't have to stay there. But on this one, no. Easy. No. It is wrong. Really, really wrong. I'm not going to play the entire thing because I have 3 kids.
I watch your video now where you call the new baby. Àti ìyá ọmọ àtọmọ ló máa ṣọ́kù àti Iyabo Ojo. Gbogbo yín máa ṣọ́kù ni. Àdàbí tó ẹ́ pò sí tọ́ Iyabo Ojo gbé wá síbí báyìí. Iyabo Ojo máa ṣọ́kù tọmọ.
So I don't want to hear that. I just want to play it for you and know where I'm coming from. As someone that has given birth, as Lizzy claimed, because now she's making me believe the story out there about her, that she was not the one that carried that pregnancy, the baby that she has about 3 years or 4 years ago. Because if you truly have a child, you will never cause someone else's child like this. Saying that, as how collecting donation for Fola Tinubu. People started dragging that Fola Tinubu, and I looked at it. I'm like, this guy that went with Lizzy and Jory, maybe what Mamesabod is saying is true. Maybe Latiswe baby or whatever they call him, maybe he was the one that is encouraging Lizzy to come out. Maybe he knew that Lizzy has high blood pressure and keep encouraging it so that Lizzy can buy, so that this guy can inherit whatever Lizzy have, her properties. So I wish Lizzy can make sure that she has what do you call it? I wish Lizzy can make sure that she has a prenup. Even if she doesn't have one, she needs to get like a will, something to make sure her children are secure. Because the way she's going, the hatred has consumed her so much. The hatred has consumed her so much to the extent that this lady has to come out yesterday to actually defend the Iyabo Ojo. Because
What
people are cursing her
what's wrong
out.
with your life? What the kind of my life where? I think what talk for that job go sílẹ̀. Ẹ má jọ gura yín balance ni. Lizzy Anjorin, wallahi ta'ala mi ò lè kú fún ẹ. Mo fi gbogbo ẹni sọ wá àbí tí mo bá dọ́lọ́hun, mi ò lè kú fún ẹ. Ìwọ ló máa padà kú fún mi tó wá tó wá. Ìwọ ló máa kú fún mi. Ẹni tó bá ní kí kú ló máa kú. Ọlọ́run awọlá pé ìkànnì àwọn tó ṣílẹ̀kùn ọjọ́ ìní àwọn tí Ọlọ́run gbà fún. Ọlọ́run awọlá àwọn tó ń gbà fún. Adójújàkọ ẹ Ọlọ́run abínú sí ẹ wàá rí ìbínú Ọlọ́run. Kò sí bó ṣe lè ogun tó ń gbójúlẹ̀ kò sí bó ṣe lè gbójúlẹ̀ ogun náà tó ogun yẹn máa bá ìjà. Wàá máa dójújàkọ ẹ tọmọtọmọ tẹbí tarẹ ẹ wàá rí ìbínú Ọlọ́run àfi tí ò bá sọ́lọ́run. Àfi tí ò bá sọ́lọ́run. Gbogbo yín pé kíní kan Iyabo Ojo ṣe léwé Fọlá Iyabo Ojo ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kan fún yín. Ṣẹ́rí one ṣẹ́rí kan sí Lizzy fẹ́ ni. Ṣẹ́rí pé ìjà tó ń bá kò bá anybody jà gbogbo ogun tó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe kò ṣe nítorí anybody tó ìjà tó ń bá àti Iyabo gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe manipulation tí gbogbo wọn gbé jáde narrative tí gbogbo wọn gbé jáde Lizzy ọlá wípé àti Iyabo ń bá mi ṣe òun ló ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ṣẹ́rí kan.
I'm not going to go too deep into it. I've already said it and I've said it several times. And Lizzy herself have already said it. That Iyabo Ojo used Ogberawa, that Lizzy is saying that Iyabo Ojo came to sell lies for people. She's literally talking about her collecting donation for this lady. This is the one that was with Lizzy Anjorin's husband before Lizzy Anjorin snatched nonsense and she became so... She turned herself to Facebook fracas person. And now she is like moving from glory, from grace to grass. And this lady is seen where Lizzy Anjorin should be seen. This lady is seen among the dignitaries that Lizzy Anjorin should be seen. And Lizzy think that Iyabo Ojo is the cause. No. You are what you put out there. Your reaction to everything that this lady does, that's your own action. You can never control other people, but Lizzy, because of the way she is, she has to be the main character. If you see everyone she has fought with, Lidonke Ojo did not say hello to her or ask her for money when they went to party. Said Balogun changed the date of his birthday, 58th birthday, to Lizzy Anjorin's thing. That is his offense. Tony Abraham set Lizzy Anjorin up. That is our offense. And Lizzy came up with so many nasty things. Even employ Mama Esabod to buy Iro and destroy Toyin. She tried, but it didn't work. Then when the situation of this fella happened, because this lady decided to, Iyabo Ojo decided to take this lady, move her closer. That is where Iyabo Ojo went wrong. But Iyabo Ojo was never your friend. You guys have always been enemy. And the thing I really want to ask Lizzy, if I see her or I know her, what I will ask her is that, what did Iyabo Ojo actually did for you? Because I know all these narratives lying on her, saying Iyabo Ojo did this, did that. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I believe it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. That is why you see Jaye Kuti, you see Mama Shaje coming out. This thing doesn't make sense to them. Even Ajala Jalingo came out and said that he started fight for them 15 years ago. And when I watch Ajala Jalingo with what he said, that after the fight, Iyabo Ojo was able to go on Lizzy's set and work with Lizzy. So what I see there is that, I will just summarize it in Yoruba and I will end this video. With Lizzy, aside from Iyabo Ojo bringing this lady closer, maybe Lizzy think that she was the one that deserved to be closer to Iyabo Ojo, not this lady. Secondly, fighting with Iyabo Ojo for so long, but when they sorted their fight about 7 years, 8 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, Lizzy was so happy. So I will say Ìjà Ìlara, Anju wọn ò ṣe wí lẹ́jọ́, Ìjà Ìlara ò tán bọ̀rọ̀. Seriously, my advice for Lizzy is that she should disassociate herself from this thing. She can still revive her career, get herself up there, change the way she's doing things. This thing is not going to last long. All these Ewela, Ewe Kekere, Abike Jagaban, Mamesa, like all of these people that engage themselves in these francas, where has he got them? He got you to a certain level, then you get stuck, you get stagnant, you don't move ahead. But your acting career can take you further than that. But you're destroying relationship, because who really want to work with you when they know what you do is run to social media, create narratives, imagine something and make it real, believing that if you make this lie, you tell it constantly, people will start to believe it. Only delusional people, because don't forget, there's a lot of mental health crisis out there, and people are not really taking care of their mental health. And people like VDM, Lizzy Anjorin, they are using it to their advantage. Just don't be used. Don't let them use you. With Lizzy, I can see a bit of schizophrenia. I can see a bit of bipolar. I can see that she just needs someone to hold her hands, show her love, tell her that it's okay. Even if Iyabo Ojo does nasty thing about her, there are so many people out there that loves her. You don't need any manipulation to bring anyone down. Whoever the Lord has blessed, they are blessed. Whoever he has caused, the cost will be on them. Causing a baby that is still growing in their mother's womb. No mother No abiyamo does that. Except the witches and the wizard. Anyway, you guys, I just want to come in this midweek. I will see you guys on Sunday. I know I stayed so long on this, but it's just a lot for me to take in. It's too much. It's like really, really too much. Please thumbs up this video. Share it with your loved ones. If you are coming across me for the first time, my name is Debbie. I remain my own self, my humble self. No bias here. If Iyabo Joe messed up, we will talk about it. I don't do fanship. I don't do this. But Ore Iyabo Joe, mo fi tọrọ fáwọn ọmọ mi. But when it comes to I'm Pakistan, nobody can do wrong in my eye. I can do wrong tomorrow. No perfect human being except God. That is why I will still give Lizzy the benefit of the doubt that if she was shown enough love, maybe things wouldn't be like this. Same thing with VDM. Maybe VDM was a middle child who never gets attention as a child growing up. As a middle child, I understand it. But for me, I just learned and became more wiser. Maybe when I was a bit younger, I felt that as well, like, oh my God, I need to do times harder for my mom to actually see me. But with my dad, maybe because I have a position with my dad as the last girl. So, but with my mom, she just doled on my big sis or my little brother. But I don't care at the end of the day. And that has been my mantra. So maybe VDM was like middle child who was not shown enough love, and he has all these devices that he used on his parents, this manipulative behavior. Because see, all these things, it boils down to how you grow up. It's not something that you cultivate in a day. Anyway, you guys, I will see you on Sunday. If you have a story to share with me, don't forget to share it on at my Debbie Fash Style. Is there on all the it's scrolling right there under. Don't forget to share it with me. Don't forget to thumb this video up. Please thumbs it up. It helps YouTube to see me. You guys, I got a lot of thumbs up on Sunday and they were able to push my video a lot. It still hasn't gotten me to monetization. I'm not looking forward to that anytime soon, but let's just keep building. I need to learn from you guys as you are learning one thing or the other from me. I want to learn from you as well. Any story you want me to add my voice, don't forget to send it my way on my social, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
So subscribe and get that gist with the one and only Debbie Fash Style.